You gotta face a new day. You don't really want to see people. You just feel really insecure. It doesn't feel normal. You're not used to it. You're more insecure than ever. You just want to stay home and hide. Well, there's millions of people feel that way, especially these days. And there's things that can help you. And I gotta tell you, being nervous around people is a pain in the butt. And so I got some tips for you. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Eric Christian Johnson, and today I'm going to speak about how to beat social anxiety. It's a really serious topic. Millions suffer from it, and it seems to be getting worse in our civilization and our society. Everything is just moving so fast, and there's a lot of chaos going on, and people are starting to lose touch with a lot of their feelings and compartmentalizing. And I just want to touch base with tell you my own story about my struggles with social anxiety. I played really hard for my 20s and 30s and partying, and before that in high school I was introverted and shy, and I think that's maybe why I turned to partying, is to they say it's liquid courage. I needed courage to be outgoing and tackle the world in a sense. And one day I woke up, I was 36 and at a dead-end job flipping burgers, making $12 an hour, and I had a heart attack. And probably from partying and being dehydrated and stressed out in a hot kitchen. It was my first week at this new job, and I woke up one day and had enough, and I went over to my parents for my normal Sunday dinner with them, which was a nice family get-together. It was a time for me to get back some family time that I had missed in my 20s and 30s with them. And I was speaking with my dad, and we were at the table, and all of a sudden I felt this fear come over me, this huge stage fright, panic attack, beads of sweat going down my face, and I couldn't speak to him, and my dad just looked at me and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I need to lay down. My whole body was seized. It was like electric current went through my body and made me frozen in place, and it zapped all my energy. I lost my appetite. I couldn't eat dinner. I had to lay down. My parents were worried about me. They had never seen anything like it. And I think, looking back, I think what contributed to that was I used to go to my job hungover and shaking and DTs, and I was so worried that I was going to get caught abusing my life and getting fired and having people worried about me that I was very secretive at work, and it was hard to hide. And anyways, I think I formed some sort of PTSD, and it came out in my sobriety with my parents, the last people in the world that I trusted. And here I am, unable to speak to my dad. It was like stage fright in the worst sense. So it's been a couple years since then, and I want to share with you some techniques that have helped me with social anxiety. And the first one is positive affirmations or mantras. It's telling yourself every morning and night that you're confident, that you can speak clearly and articulate, and you're calm and you're relaxed, and people love you. You're a natural leader. You can pick some key phrases and stick with those for a couple weeks, and then experiment and try new ones, and write down the ones that are working for you. Mantras that work are the ones that invoke emotion. They make me feel good. So I picked that I'm confident in my daily interactions with people. I look people in the eye when I speak to them. I smile, I am calm, I am relaxed. I said those over and over and over, out loud and to myself. And I did that for a few weeks, and it really helped. In fact, that's still part of my mantras, is the confidence and self-esteem. Along with my business is attracting new recruits weekly into my business. My network marketing business is very important to me. And so one of my mantras is to get new recruits into my business organization on a weekly basis. And surprisingly, the mantras are working because my business is multiplying quickly. The second thing to do when to help social phobias and anxiety is hypnosis. And I recommend Steve G. Jones. He's on YouTube and you can buy his CDs. Pick a hypnosis MP3 that you like. I chose Confidence, obviously. He has confidence, he has wealth attraction. Pick one that you're struggling with, and do it when you have an hour or two of silence, ideally in the afternoon, maybe when you have a little sleepy time, when you're, it's the afternoon a siesta, so to speak, and you have an hour that you can set aside. Start doing hypnosis, because that gets into the deeper part of your psyche, and it starts to really work on your foundation and build you up. Things will happen that you don't even expect with your confidence when you start incorporating hypnosis into your life. And then the third thing to do is support groups. You can go to your mental health clinic in your town or city and look for support groups. They're free. They're usually free, and you can sit in. And before you speak, what I do, if I get into a nervous situation in a group, I will tell them how I feel beforehand. I will say, look, I am extremely nervous. This is my first time. I'm incredibly scared of public speaking, and so bear with me. It seems that when I admit my fears first, it seems to drop all of this worry and anxiety. It kind of lets people know your weaknesses up front, and usually what happens is I will outperform, because I know that they know. In a way, I know that they might be expecting me to shake and tremble and lose it. But since I know that they know my weaknesses, I outperform with strength and confidence. So admit your weaknesses up front and just get through it. And the more you do it, the more you'll get confidence, and it'll be easier to do. And then fourth thing are herbs. There's valerian root, which is an herbal supplement you can get at any health food store, and it's very powerful. Valerian root really smooths everything out. It calms and relaxes you. You can experiment with the dosage, start small, work your way up. Another one is kava. It's very strong as well. Kava mimics some of the properties in alcohol, and so be careful with that. Once again, start small, work your way up. But valerian and kava together are a nice mixture. I'll take an hour before a meeting or a group event, or even just seeing people I haven't seen for a while. I still get nervous in social interactions, and kava and valerian they do wonders. Also, cut out caffeine. Don't smoke. Quit drinking, whatever. Get away from sugar, caffeine, alcohol, tobacco, and white flour, and you'll see a big difference. If I have an event to go to or have to talk to people, I will not drink coffee in the morning. And meditation is another one I won't get into with this video, but I hope these tips help. And please visit ericchristianjohnson.com. Get your free ebook on attraction marketing secrets for network marketers, and hit the share buttons below this video, and we'll see you soon.